Your ass better
Just better
call
call
somebody.
somebody. All right, we are rolling right into Raw from this week, 11/25, and we'll cover Raw, NXT, and Smackdown. Feels like I've been talking wrestling all morning. So we're going to open with Seth frickin' Rollins. And I didn't acknowledge him with his song because he's in a suit and I asked him to be here. He's in LA behind the desk. We got mopped up by NXT. You also got mobbed by SmackDown. But you finish in the top three in a three-man race. Anyway, so he just starts talking shit. Told Randy Orton he was the weakest link. Just being real. And he's got a little coming to Jesus up in here. And Orton is walking out. Just starts walking. Stage. What about Charlotte, your leader? You weren't even the last one standing for Team Raw. You call yourself a player, so she walks off. And what about that team talk? Oh, the AOP. You talk about fighting all the time. That's all you do is talk. He's right. Um, and they leave stage left. And yeah, so Ray, you couldn't do it with a lead pipe or your stupid kid helping you? 1 second. Gotta hurry. I saw it. I should have taken a break. Alright, my bad. And your stupid kid? Yeah, maybe you weren't the Ray that we grew up with. Everyone is just leaving. I am the one standing up for you, the only one talking about it, and you are leaving. Rollins the suit? Rollins the heel? What? KO, the new name is Mr. NXT. Hey guys, open forum, open meeting. Come on. I love KO. Come on. I eat, breathe, love it. KO, what do you do, Kev? You just show up. You don't do anything. You'll never be Seth Rollins. And then he backtracks a little bit. And we hear, um, you know, I didn't mean it, KO. I'm coming from a good place. And then the kick, the stunner, nice. And once again, KO up staging. Awesome. Awesome. So Seth, he finally takes the suit off. I'm trying to do the right thing. You know what? Kevin is going to learn things the hard way. That's a challenge. I'll see you there. Blah. Yeah, whatever. So, Lashley, really? The fuck? Really? With Lana, okay, and they show Rusev served with the restraining order, and blah 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 versus Titus O'Neil, and Rusev out though, DQ from the order, and they just start beating him down. Good for him. Lana has the cops out to get him. The storyline is weak. It sucks. Plays out. Needs to go. But even as Rusev like has his hands cuffed, he pushes Bobby off the stage, knocks the light mask on him, smiling. Anyway, I had to mention it. Part of the show. Done with it. It can go. So, Charlotte, talking about Survivor Series. Behavior was captain-like. Nah, excuses. Not a team player. Osaka's bitter. Move on. Talking about the green mist and all that shit. So she's out talking to. And keep in mind, I didn't expect this week to be super exciting. These guys went through a brutal week, ended by a brutal weekend. So these time fillers, storyline setups are all pretty expected, I think. And okay, AJ Styles, Roberto Carrera. OC attacks him on the way to the ring. Whatever, man. Fights him off with the numbers. You know, I guess he can't make it. He's incapacitated. And so, we get Ricochet in his stead. We'll see what AJ is made of now. And, you know, if the OC is going to eliminate the competition beforehand, I'll just take that off your hands, the belt. You know, no. I signed a contract with him. And Orton, what, is he doing the right thing? You know, Alberto may not be able to compete, but I can. And I beat all of you before, and I have nothing to prove. So then we get Big Drew McIntyre. I may have a solution. I know a guy you've never faced. Now, Chicago, for the first time. AJ Styles versus Drew McIntyre for the U.S. title. And, you know, AJ, listen, Drew, after last night, I'm a little sore. Then we get Ray out. You know, we're set up. Want to talk about being sore, banged up. I had Lesnar, but I'm not complaining. Don't cheat them out of a title match. How about me and you for the championship? So AJ tells them all they're all spoiled and entitled. So I'm going to decline. And then Ricochet, I have an idea. How about we have a fatal four-way, and the winner will face AJ Styles for the United States Championship. And AJ, you know, it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You know, the OC looks at him and goes, hey, dude, that's kind of pretty compelling. Sounds pretty cool. You know what? Okay, beat the crap out of each other, and I'll pick up the bones. Go. We need a commissioner. These guys call their own shots. Anyway, we get a fatal four-way, and so they can earn an opportunity to face Styles. Yeah, anyway. I'm liking the frenemy part between the Viper and Ricochet, knowing that they could turn at any time. But it's a hell of a tandem, really. Or they can, if they continue like their storyline together. It's a great mix in the two. So, anyway, we reach a point when we've got everyone down, and Styles and the OC is walking to the top of the ramp to survey their damage. See who's going to prevail to have a shot at the championship. Hell, to see which one is going to take it from him. Really, let's be real. And Ricochet's hanging all over Drew. Finally gets caught in a powerbomb, but kicks out. You know, he may be one of the little quick guys, but he's a tough son of a bitch, man. So Drew's charging with his setup and gets caught RKO from the corner out of nowhere. Nowhere. And as Ricochet, though, is trying to roll up, Ray rolls him over on his back, curls him up, And we have Rey Mysterio facing AJ Styles for the United States Championship. Uh, it's the last one. It's the last one he had, man. Before, okay, put it back on him. He had it. Joe stole it, claimed it, and then did the right thing, gave it back. And then he got injured, and thus started this whole current Lesnar storyline. Give Ray his belt back. And, yeah, nice. I liked it. Anyway, well, shit, I thought they would have had a few more matches, but we get a rest. Come back to this later, maybe the main event. And now we get Ray AJ title match. Ray running, OC trips him, of course, but then the ref kicks him out. Good. Styles splash got reversed by Ray, and then wire calling. So got the near fall. Yeah. So why would they call a Ray win a miracle? I mean, I thought so for a bit, but watching Ray, not only has he been timeless, he's better with age. I thought he was retired. I thought they brought him back for a tour, but he never left. Then he got a title. I don't know. Don't call it a miracle. Ray's earned his keep. So we get the ref knocked out. Ray got like a 22 count. And then the OC out again to beat up on Ray. But who ought to save him? Fuck yeah. Orton saves him. And then the RKO on Styles. And then Ray once again hitting the 6-1-9. And we have a new U.S. champion. Dominique out, smiling. Ray on his shoulders. And new champ. I told you, man, any of those contenders are going to take that off Styles. Yeah, he was done. So, the women's action. Osaka with Kairi Sane ringside. And Charlotte, more and more, looking like a deranged, crazy white chick. Most white chicks are. So, it's true. It really is. Osaka to the top rope. Charlotte gets out of the way. And submission into another submission. And then rolls into a submission. And ends on Charlotte with a Boston Crab deep in. But, spear, only a near fall. And then we get Osaka, Kairi Sane, ringside. Charlotte takes off after her. And then Osaka rolls immediately out, and the ref turns to stop Kairi from coming in. We get the green mist, the roll up, the 3 count, and yeah, Osaka wins. Osaka wins. And I skipped the music too. It's too much music to cue for the last 2 weeks. I'm telling you. So, yeah, good. The green mist, I like it, man. AJ backstage, speechless and crying. And, didn't say a word for it seemed like an eternity. And then he just says, Randy Orton. Yeah, whatever. So, we got Lana petitioning for Rusev to be fired. And the restraining orders. And everybody's concerned about my Bobby. And, talking. See, I told you, white chicks are fucking nuts. Anyway, Seth Rollins to the ring, facing KO. Stun KO. Stun. He tries to get, the early stunner in, man. He goes for it early. And no, not getting that. But yeah, Seth was ready to burn it down like 4 times and misses, avoids the stunner, but does end up in the pop-up power bomb. I love the pop-up, pop. But they're both reeling. And then we get AOP to the ring. Why? Because Rollins talk shit. So now you want to do something? Maybe, you know, maybe he was right for calling you out. Maybe you actually do some work. Hopefully you weren't getting paid. Anyway, KO swings. We get a 2-on-1 while Seth is lying on the mat. They don't really attack Seth, but he's begging for it. And then Seth goes for the face stomp and stomps him as he's getting up. He's a fucking coward. So I'm going to end it regardless on the man. Stun KO. Stun. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's the end on Raw. KO playing a big role, which I like, I respect. I'm good with that. And hopefully he will continue to. But we are going to continue to Wednesday night SmackDown. Not SmackDown. Oops. NXT, the roar of the crowd. And we're getting the entire roster to the ring. I'm talking like entire, from ringside to the back, sharing the love and celebration following the pay-per-view weekend Survivor Series. The entire thing. Like Adam Cole comes out breaking it up. Undisputed Era out to give their speech. A little bitter. It is because of us that the NXT was successful. We dominated everywhere, including the boardroom. And then Ciampa interrupts him. I love Ciampa. Wow. For 4 boys who just got their ass whipped at War Games, you're pretty confident. And War Games was the beginning of the end for the Undisputed Era. Hell yeah, man. It starts when Dominique Dijakovic and Keith Lee take those tag titles. Finn Balor makes his appearance. And which side is he going to be on? Ooh. He's walked in by Undisputed, but starts talking to Ciampa. Balls in your court, Prince. You and me. Keith Lee went ahead and called out the tag teams, And this match is a thing. It's happening now. Whether you like it or not, bitch. So, we have Roderick Strong filling in as part of the UE's tag team. And we have, of course, you're going to have Undisputed interference on this one. Cole, just created chaos. Lee and Dominique would have taken those belts. But he breaks it up, allows the shot. Undisputed Era retains. But the cool part was, due to McCole was coming to the ring, Keith Lee hits him with a shoulder and knocks him like 3 rows deep into the crowd. You could tell that area was staged to catch him, but still, that was pretty good. So, next on the NXT docket, so there's not going to be a lot of big matches, a lot of big stuff going on. These guys were doing, from every brand, we're doing essentially something on 3 shows in a week, and they then they did the whole weekend pay per view. So they, it's not gonna be a lot. So Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, fallout from War Games when she beat her ass in that cage, turned on her team. So Candice finally gets the submission on Kai in the middle of the ring, and she breaks the hold. So Dakota Kai pulls cheap shot, gets DQ'd. But, of course, post-match, just beat down on Candice LeRae. Losing her mind, man, like she did at War Games. Throwing a dude out of his chair, taking the chair, and then beating him until Rhea Ripley, man, comes in, breaks it up, defends her. Ripley is on a tear. A tear. See how long she could keep it up. Oh, she seems pretty damn tough. Really. I think she will. So, we get Cy Lee versus Vanessa Bourne. I've never seen either one of them before, so let's do it. But apparently she challenged her because she broke her friend's nose in the ring. Shit looked nasty. That's a kick gone incredibly wrong. But we end up with Baszler and her posse on the ramp, and so Lee just goes ahead when she sees him and just drop kicks this chick. Just drop kicks her to pin her and get her out of the way. And the ladies attacks. Lee drops the two, and then Baszler hits her from behind, fights her off, and they just put on a little martial arts clinic. And she was putting up a fight until she wasn't. And then the numbers got the best of her. Shayna gets the mic. No one had a weekend like I did. I beat Bayley, and I beat Becky Lynch, and go me. At the same time, Ripley chants echo through the stadium. And then the music drops. And yeah, she just walks straight in. I love that she still wears her Apple Watch too. Anyway, and the three just slide out of the ring and leave. Where do you think you're running to? I came out to tell you something face to face. So Shayna walks back in. I just want to say congratulations. That's it. Face to face with me though, I beat you, and I'll do it again. But next time we'll do it for the women's championship. You'll be tapping or napping like the rest of them. Why not now? Yeah, Ripley should whip her ass soon because she's on a tear. She's on a serious tear. Anyway, next should be Ciampa and Balor. Yeah. First time ever. Balor's first match since his return to the black and gold. Non-pay-per-view. Like regular. So, anyway, they're going at it, but we get Undisputed Era out again. So Balor uses the distraction to roll up Ciampa, and Balor stopped from swinging the belt at him. Adam Cole throws his belt in there for a reason, and sneaks a kick in on Ciampa that the ref didn't see. So anyway, thanks to Cole, Balor gets the pin and got him in the 1916. And Balor sneaks a kick in on Cole. Well, they're side by side, just celebrate with him. He's going to be undisputed. Just kicks him right in the jaw. So, his recruitment efforts failed again there. But, all in all, it was a good show. Like I said, I don't expect a ton of action from any of the three brands this week. We all want it. I'm not saying that I like it. I'm just saying that I understand. It's a lot, physically if you want to see these guys again, they need the break. They really need the break. So we then roll over to, it seems like, where I started the recording for these sessions, but Smackdown from yesterday. No, from yeah, that day. Hold on. I know. Hey. Yeah, they are. They're the pink ones right on the table. Uh-huh. Sorry, guys. You know, when the wife calls, you answer. Happy wife, happy life. If you don't know that one by now, probably watching this one single. You want what? Hey, we're almost done, baby. You're doing great. And anyway, we kick off SmackDown, a special Happy Thanksgiving. And yeah, right after that, we roll right into the man. And, you know, I was worried seeing the graphics is going to be a Corbin thing, but it wasn't. Yeah, only, and I have to make one comment. So, they filmed this in Alabama. Sorry if you're from Alabama. Seriously, sorry. If you're from there, it wasn't initially your choice, I guess. But only in fucking Alabama would you see a sign that read, "Rolling with Roman Reigns, Roll Tide." They're so inbred that Roll Tide is the only salute they know. You know, it's just what they want to say. It's like, let me think. I don't know. You? I don't know. Roll Tide. Yeah, Roll Tide. Yeah. Alabama lost this weekend. Good. While the Cavaliers won the Commonwealth Cup. We get to get that ass beat by Clemson in the ACC title. Yay. Anyway, so, you know, I want to come out to thank all the people that helped. And the first two we thanks, his boys, Ali, Shorty, G. We had one dummy, though. One dummy. He should come out and thank me, though. Come on down, dummy. And he does. Outstruts King Corbin. I'm the dummy. I'm the dummy. You eliminated me. You know? And so, you know, you eliminated me, your teammate, because you were jealous and you knew I would get the job done. You didn't see a Superman punch, speared you, and eliminated you. So you didn't. You can't tonight. I knew you'd try that. No. I'm not gonna get fooled into that. I don't care that you had a turkey your wife cooked. Neither did Alabama, because y'all used to eat dog food. The only thing worse is their football. So of course he didn't. And you know, Roman will have to leave on a stretcher, and it will be glorious. So he brings you know, Robert Roode to fight his battle. I'm just waiting for the interference in this thing. Just waiting. Roode setting him up for his glorious ending. Roman counters the DDT, picks him up, power bombs him again, near fall. So, you know, Roman finally bites on the interference outside. Superman punch to Ziggler. Rude. Pushed him into the post. Rude off the top. But did that whole, as he's coming off, that Superman punched him in the face in the air. But he still kicks out. But Roman gets up. He's feeling it. He's feeling it now, right? Spear. Nope. Caught it. Into the spine buster. Still just a near fall. And Corbin gives Rude this scepter, his scepter. And while Corbin is on the apron, distracted, Rude swings and misses. Roman knocks off Corbin, turns to spear Rude, and gets the win. But, as expected, we get the sneak attack. All three beating on Roman. Numbers. Rude gets a chair, and Corbin just slowly leaves. He puts Roman's head on the chair, and Roman dodges it as he swings it downward. And, yeah, he gets down and spears Rude through the barricade, starts throwing chairs at him, and Corbin's just looking scared on the ramp, like a little bitch. And, anyway, he ends up swinging the steel steps and knocks Dolph out and flips the announce table on top of Rude. And Michael and Graves are commenting on the match as they're doing this. Yeah. Anyway. We get, yes, the Firefly Funhouse. I have my new toy sharing. He has one too. And Zowie Wowie. So the Fiend has a belt that's like his face stretched out as a belt. That's badass. That is extremely badass. And yeah. But I do want to play with Daniel again. You just have to let me in. We'll see. Cool. So, we go Mustafa Ali. But first, we get a promo. Hell yeah. And, yeah, talking shit about Ali. And you know who it is. And finally, yeah, revealed. Sheamus. Hell yeah. Glad to see him back. I wonder if we're going to see the Bar. Or Cesaro doomed to be with Team Sammy and Shinsuke. I don't know. Anyway, Ali gets, what's his face? Drew Gulak. So, Gulak is a jobber with a name and a song. So, yes, Ali, of course, no doubt. Not going to waste any more time. I've had to record enough today. Good. Anyway, Bailey, Sasha out. They want to address this women's locker room issue. Seth Rollins style. Douche style. Lacey Evans out. Talking some good shit. She is awesome. Well, I've hated on her for a long time. But she has good lines. She just does. She's playing face now. You know? We need a real woman in the locker room. Leader. Style. Confidence. And sophistication. And throws a little jab at Bailey for tapping out. Setting up that little rivalry. Yeah. Nice. So, Daniel Bryan, in an interview, how'd he respond to the Fiend offering a challenge? And then we get a Firefly Funhouse. Thanksgiving is a lie. Some crazy shit. Although he's right. Thanksgiving's a lie. It really is. Yeah. But I like turkey. And his version doesn't work either. It's like the, I don't know, space lizards stuff. But then he does a fat man, muscle man rap with Fats the Pig and ends with the Lets Me In. It was amusing, really. So, Daniel, silent, close up, fades. He doesn't say anything at all. So we get Fire and Desire. Yeah. So it's actually just Mandy Rose talking her shit before the match, and it's just Sonya Deville versus Cross, and you know, look, Cross getting that push, and Cross straight up beats her. Good, yeah, should be, but as expected, Mandy attacks her from behind, and yeah, as the beatdown starts, we get another old face, not Sheamus, but the goddess. The goddess is back. Finally, we get Alexa Bliss back. And they fuck him up. Double DDT on Mandy and the hug. They hug out there. The crisscross applesauce. And they're back. It's good to have Bliss back. So, yeah. So, anyway, for whatever reason, we get The Miz trying to talk sense into Daniel Bryan for whatever reason. Anyway, we get a little sneak peek that Elias is back. With you get little man Drake Maverick. So anyway, then Birmingham, don't you dare be sour. 7 time. So they debut on Black Friday. They're doing an open challenge on Black Friday. So, are they going to lose them? Nah, probably setting up a rival. Anyway, Shinsuke. Music drops. Shinsuke Cesaro. And Sami Zayn. We did see Sheamus earlier. Think it's a factor in all this? Maybe. So, after his long speech on why Black Friday sucks, they approach the ring, finally. So, anyway, not too much, really. Like, you get the Shinsuke missed his flying knee, flying kick, whatever, twice. And what is Cesaro wearing? Those little shoes, those little black pants. He's dressed like a soccer mom, really. Anyway, Sami Zayn steps in with his pancake plate, gets busted by the referee, and kicked out of ringside. All while Kofi has time to get up, duck, hit, Trouble in Paradise, and New Day retains. So, Daniel Bryan out. To close out our Smackdown on speaking on the Fiend situation and talking about how Battle with the Fiend changes you. Yeah, I was changed after the fight. But the change was not the Fiend. It was you. The passion. The energy. The person that I should have been the whole time. The crowd chanting, yes, 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 yes. Maybe you guys have brought it back. Bray Wyatt has issued the challenge. Do you accept? And the crowd chanting, yes, yes, yes. But the screen fires up. Wow, exciting. But the Miz is right. You would change. And I am many things, including a man of my word. Now this, to end SmackDown, was unique, disturbing, and strange. I don't know. Anyway, so the Fiend from the stage, like he did to Rollins. Remember that little square that like he pops up from? Mandible claw and drags him into the stage like Rollins. So with Rollins climbed out the hole and was all like, scared, like he's seen the devil. No. This time, he's in the hole, and the Fiend is reaching in and coming out with handfuls, fistfuls of hair, and appears to be tearing his hair off by hand from underneath the stage with his bare hands. Probably not bare hands, probably not his hair, but Daniel's in the hole and just pulling and pulling and pulling and oh god, and just handfuls. Crazy. So Daniel has to come out next week bald. So disturbing, but brutal end of the week. And better than expected following all the other action. But it was great. Thanks for listening. If you listen, pass it along. Find us Facebook at the GOW Podcast Show on the Twitter. And check out the promo. Check out the link in the show notes to help out Little Lafayette School here in Central VA. Show your support. Help some kids. And have a great day. Peace.